So my name's Sarah Abbott and I'm a career banker. I've been working in the financial sector for 11 years, from front office roles to head office roles. I was previously in operations as the senior manager there. Before coming back from maternity leave, I took on a role as a senior manager of a lending team. I also have an 18-month-old daughter, Grace, who is a strong-willed, independent, feisty girl who knows her place in the world. She brings us a lot of joy and happiness. When I was started to have conversations with work about coming back, an opportunity came up that they asked me to apply for, which was a promotion, which I was really scared about. So I needed to understand, how was I going to work in a new job, a step up in my career, but also have this whole extra component in my life, which was my daughter, and I wanted to do everything well. I was really daunted about going back to work, and at the time my daughter stopped sleeping at 6 months, and so I was running on empty, and so the thought of having to work full time and never having sleep started to really look at things in my life, and got to the point where actually I decided I needed to be nice to myself. Talking to Rebecca, the great thing that I found about her was she coached on every aspect in your life, and you could be honest about every aspect. She took me on a journey of my thought processes. She didn't give me the answers, because that's not what I actually needed. I needed somebody to take me on a journey to work it out. Everybody else had been telling. She asked the right questions and got me to the right point. And so going through some coaching helped me reinvent myself. I went back to my old company. While it was a new role, I was able to be more who I wanted to be and be more comfortable. I've had a lot of challenging conversations, stood up for myself a lot more, and been okay with things that my areas of weakness. I've been able to ask for help a lot more rather than trying to compensate. I also went into that conversation when I said yes, I'd take on that challenge, and did another thing that I would say was something I never would have done before, and said, look, I want to be considered for a higher bonus if I'm successful in it. I previously would have just hoped that would have happened. I wouldn't have articulated it. I felt quite proud of myself even just saying it. Regardless of what the outcome is, I'm putting worth on myself a lot more than what I would previously. I would have expected other people just to see my worth, rather than making sure that I'm rewarded for it.